The Husqvarna Norden 901 Expedition is the latest entry into the Swedish-born brand's travel range. It joins the regular Norden 901, which earned a Bike of the Year nomination in 2022, and will arrive in Australia this July with a price tag of $27,840 right away. The Expedition shares the same engine, chassis and electronics as the base Norden, but adds a swag of new standard equipment designed to take riders further off the beaten track. Headline in the updates is off-road friendly WP Explore suspension, which adds a 48mm fork and raises the travel to a solid 220mm front and rear. Also standard for the Expedition is heated grips, a heated seat, an engine guard, a centre stand and a set of sizable soft side bags, which give the new machine an extra level of travel capability. And Husqvarna chose to showcase that capability in a short film featuring explorer Mike Horn and Dakar champ Cyril Dupre as they navigated the rugged Mongolian wilderness. But while the clip was nothing short of spectacular, the world media launch was a slightly less intense affair in the no less stunning South African countryside. Both Horn and Dupre joined us as we explored the roads and trails outside Cape Town and tested the bikes in a variety of conditions and terrain. The first thing I learned from the ride was that the Norden's WP Explore suspension is not the same as that found in its KTM 890 Adventure R counterpart. The Expedition suspension leans more towards comfort than pure off-road performance, but it is still a big improvement over the original Norden's Apex setup. If you take your time and choose the right lines, the bike is very competent in technical terrain, while moderate potholes and rocks are no challenge. But you might find its limits on bigger obstacles and jumps. The bike is otherwise brilliant in the handling department. It feels quick and agile on the tarmac and relatively lightweight on the dirt, even despite the added bags and equipment. That said, the bike does tip the scales at 214 kilograms dry, which is quite a bit for a middleweight adventure bike. The parallel twin motor is unchanged from the original Norden, and it is perfect in this adventure application. It is feisty, fun and user-friendly on the road, but it's very tractable and flexible on the dirt too. The electronics on the bike complement the engine, with the 4 ride modes allowing for customization of ABS, traction control, slip control and throttle response. Explorer mode is now standard, as is cruise control and the quick shifter. The Norden 901 Expedition also hits the mark in terms of comfort. The rally style front end allows you to tuck in behind the bike and utilise the wind protection, while standard is very comfortable when you hit the dirt. The heated grips and seat and side bags also give the bike decent long distance ability. While there isn't too much to fault on the Expedition, there are a couple of small issues. Firstly, the TFT can be a little bit tricky to use, especially when riding, and a dedicated mode button would be appreciated. And the side bags also started to show a little bit of wear and tear after a few days. The only other thing I would suggest to Husky is the addition of a USB port. The original Norden 901 was a gem, and this Expedition version just adds more value and capability. Perhaps the big question is whether or not this new package makes the original bike irrelevant. Either way, the Norden 901 Expedition is a winner and a brilliant entry into the booming middleweight adventure category.